Right, in question number 15, we've got a scatter diagram that shows the height and weight of 20 babies aged 12 months. On the y-axis, we've got the weight, and on the x-axis, we've got the height. And you can see the graph, this little thing here indicates the graph doesn't start at 0. So the first value is 72 centimetres, the first value of the weight is 8 kilograms. That's all that means. We don't have to worry about it. In part A, Layla is 12 months old. So she applies to this graph. Her height is 81 centimetres and she weighs 10.4 kilograms. Put a cross on the diagram to represent that bit of information. So working out this scale, you can see that 80 is here, 82 is here, so 81 must be exactly halfway between these two. So I'm just going to put a little mark there. And then we need to go up to 10.4 kilograms. So if you look at the scale here, we've got 10, 11. So each one of these could be worth 0.1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then we get to 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4. As long as my cross, if I bring that up and bring that across, as long as my cross is plotted there, I'm going to have the answer in the correct place. So 10.1, 2, 3, 4. And try and draw it as neatly as you possibly can with a nice sharp pencil, and you will not go wrong for that one mark. In part B, Archie is 12 months old, so he applies to this graph again. His height is 75 centimetres, and we need to draw a line of best fit to estimate Archie's weight. So when you've got these scatter diagram questions, you do need to think about lines of best fit very frequently. You also need to think about the type of correlation, the relationship between the two things, but in this question, it's all about the line of best fit. And a line of best fit isn't just joining the first and last point together. Maybe at times you'll get away with doing that, but that's not what we do. What we do is we try and get the line as close to as many points as we possibly can. All right, so use your ruler and just angle it in some different positions and see if you were to draw that line, it would be as close to as many points as possible. All right, so I'm going to go with probably about here, drawing this line of best fit, because really quite close and similar sort of distance away with the majority of the points from the line. And there we go. We can see that this has a positive correlation because as one thing goes up, the other thing goes up. We can see the relationship is that the height is, as the height is bigger, the weight gets bigger, right? Or as the height increases, the weight increases. Those sorts of comments would work for those sorts of questions. But again, we're just being asked to estimate Archie's weight. So it doesn't matter where your line of best fit is, as long as it's a decent one within a certain tolerance, close to as many points as you possibly can get it. And what we need to do is use the line of best fit that you have drawn to find out or work out, estimate Archie's weight. So I'm going to go up from 75, which is not there, it's there. And we're going to go across. You can see mine actually hits there very nicely on a mark. That wasn't intentional. So we're going to go 0.9.1234. So I reckon that Archie's weight is 9.4 kilograms. So that is what I'm going to write down, 9.4 kilograms, because of the lines that I've drawn on the graph here. And you can see if you zoomed in a little bit, see I'm not super accurate there. So I need to be as accurate as I can possibly be with these lines. Quite hard to draw on a computer. C, the height and weight of one of the babies is not typical for babies aged 12 months. Circle the point on the diagram that represents this baby. Well, you can see that all of these are fairly close, and even this one up here, right, it's quite close to our line. This one really far away. So fairly short baby that's quite chubby. That's that one, chubby little baby up there. Okay, this continues, and we've got part D. So part D, Josie has a baby who is 15 months old. Her baby has a height of 82 centimetres. Josie's going to use the line of best fit to estimate what a baby's weight should be. Explain why it might not be sensible for Josie to do this. Well, Josie needs to realise that this graph is for babies aged 12 months, not 15 months. Okay, so something to that effect, a statement that says the graph or the diagram is for babies aged 15 months old would be, the diagram is for babies aged 12 months old, not 15 months old, would be good. For some reason the pen's not working, so give me a second. There we go. I should be able to write the words down now. So the graph Again, brilliant. Here we go. The graph is showing height and weight for 12-month-old babies. For 12 months old, not 15-month-old. And that would be good enough for 1 mark.